Hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's a bit of a challenge right now. I'm messing around with the focus. Sound is good. Sound good. All right, excellent. All right, these sunspots are huge. Definitely this one here. Definitely the size of the Earth. Let me see if I can. I keep losing the focus. It's seeing conditions are not great right now, but I'm going to keep messing with the focus to make sure I can get it as sharp as possible. I'm going to go out of focus and then come back in. That's about as good as I can get it for the time being. I don't know. How's the view for you guys? Let's try a little bit more. I'm always messing around with the focus. Oh, I think I like it right there. It's good? All right. All right. Let me invite a few more people. Let me just take a moment here. I want to make sure I get the post out so there'll be a lot of people complain. I didn't get a warning. I didn't get a warning. Nope. All right, let me image. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's drifting off the page. My mount is drifting a little bit, but I'll just bring it back down with these arrows. All right. I am live streaming the surface of the sun today, and there are giant sunspots to be seen. Oh, oops. I say you can. All right. You can view the stream at this link. Okay, I just want to make sure I got this right. All right. One more. I'll be right with you. Hey, I see Lunar. You saw the comet in Mars last night. Good for you. The skies never cleared up for me. That was disappointing. I thought it was going to be clear. All right, I invited people from my YouTube page and Facebook, and let me show you this here. This is what my backyard looks like. This is the telescope that is on the left that's actually pointing at the sun. And this is my scope for doing deep sky. I set it up last night, but the skies never cleared up. So that was disappointing. And here's my other telescope that's in a... I have two separate... this is my other scope. I had two scopes for deep sky last night. It was supposed to be clear around midnight, and it never cleared up. It figures. I'm going to take some Benadryl because I feel stuffed up. I'll be right back. I'm a pill popper. All right. Now, what we've got going on here is I can definitely see a bunch of sunspots. I would say all three of these. Oh my gosh, someone just gifted a membership. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody just got a free membership. Excellent. From Elbig. I don't know who got it. Oh, you accidentally found the comet last night. Excellent. Well, we've got sunspots. We've got a prominence, a filament, but it's this part here is actually extending above the surface of the sun, and we've got a flare going on over here, that white part. There's a lot going on in this one area. It's tough viewing today. The sun is still very low, and seeing conditions aren't that great. But let me mess with the focus again because I can see focus is having a hard time keeping up. No, hang on. I'll get it. Yeah. See, when the sun is wavy like that, there's definitely some bad seeing conditions going on. But at least we're seeing the sun, and this is the first time I've actually had my solar scope out. Gosh, since October, I think. I was worried I wouldn't even know how to do this anymore, but it all comes back to me. I'm not going to try and do a time lapse today. This is a challenge today, trying to keep this sun in focus. I'm gonna mess with the focus again here, just to play around with it. I'm gonna take it out of focus and let's bring it back in. Right about there. Right, too much. Hang on. I think that's pretty good. Thank you, Elbig. What is the aperture of this telescope? Well, it's the AR 102, so I think it's actually 102 millimeters. I think that's what the 102 stands for. Hey, Hogarth, I haven't seen you in a while. Hogarth is one of my moderators. Glad to have you here. You guys want to cruise around? I think there's more activity to be seen on the sun, but let me capture a few images of this before I move on. Let me just capture a few here in case I want to process something later. Let's see, time limit. 0. I forgot. How long do I normally do images? I'll do 15 seconds. Maybe that's good. And let's do it 3 times. All right, I'm going to capture 3 images of the sun here. 15 seconds each will be the exposures, if I'm doing this right. Strange. Normally Normally there's a status bar down here. I don't know where the stat. I might be doing something wrong. Who knows? But it's capturing. There's normally a status bar at the bottom. Where did it go? Huh. Oh, wait, I did something wrong here. Start. Hang on. Interval in between. 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try that again. Let's pull it back down a little bit. Wait, cancel. Did I lose control? Hang on. Oh, no. Okay, here it goes. Let's try that. And there's something right below this. What? Did you see the flares below this area? Let's go back to that. Let me capture this. And we're going to go back. There's some flares. If I scroll down, you'll check that out. It looked really cool. I just want to capture this area first. You need to get a solar. The sun is a lot of fun because it's always changing, and it's been really active this year. And this is the first time I get to take a picture. India. Thank you, Kenny from India, Jones Kenny. All right, let's go down here. Wait. Yeah, there is a flare right there. Interesting. You never know what's going to happen with these flares. Let me just I want to get some contrast on it. See that right there? Interesting. You never know because sometimes the flares really go crazy. Let's browse. Do you guys want to browse around? Let's see if there's anything else going on. But I might come back to this area here. Because you never know with these flares. This side of the sun doesn't look too active. Oop. Whoa, there is some stuff over here. Wow, there's sunspots all over the place. Right now, my equipment isn't really meant to be run below 40. My solar filter is not meant to be run below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, so I might not be getting the best contrast. But this actually looks pretty good right here. I want to take a couple of pictures of this. Wait. Oh, shoot. 15 seconds. Start. Oh, there we go. I had it on 0. That's why I didn't see the little status bar. I didn't realize my exposure time was on 0. Thank you. 6 setup. I've actually never seen this many sunspots at one time. They're on the left, they're on the right. It's actually kind of cool. All right, now let's. Okay, did I capture 3? Yeah. Let's keep going. Oh, there's one in the middle. I would say even that one's about the size of Earth. In general, sunspots tend to be that size, about the size of Earth. Kind of a coincidence, but they're usually about that size. Turn up the exposure a bit. I'm just messing with the contrast right now. Oh, you know what? I was capturing images. I didn't let it. I didn't finish. I'm just trying to get the best contrast for viewing. How's that? I think this is the most interesting area today. I've never. They could be bigger than something like. I've never seen one the size of Jupiter. Oh, you sent me a message. Okay, Hogarth, I'll check later, but no problem. But I hope your health is okay. I'll check that out later. I didn't really capture these good. Let me capture them one more time here. I'm going to take 3 pictures. If you guys want to see my setup, hang on, let me do something real quick. The seeing conditions are not that great. That's why the sun looks like it's dancing around. The atmosphere is kind of playing games on us, making the sun jiggle. All right. This is my solar setup right here. That's my solar finder, and this is the telescope that is pointing at the sun. That big white spot. And that's my deep sky rig I set up last night, but the sky's never cleared up. And here is my other rig that I set up for deep sky. That was the first one we were just looking at. This is the other one. But it's supposed to be clear tonight. We'll see. We'll see. And that was my neighbor's house. They have no idea that their house is being live streamed on YouTube. It's not coming back. Yeah, that's my neighbor. Very nice people, but they have no idea we're looking at their house on YouTube. Privacy issues. Nobody needs to know anything. Yeah, how weird is that? Isn't that funny? Hello, everybody. We are looking at this sunspot. I would say this is probably a little bit wider than the diameter of Earth. That one right there. That looks like the biggest one we got going. I'm going to take some more pictures. This is a mono camera we're looking at, by the way. And I add the color later. You just got done imaging the sun. Awesome. Orange peel. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to live stream because it's been so long since I've imaged the sun. I'm like, do I even know how to use my setup anymore? But it's amazing. After a few months, everything worked fine. I have an external battery. It never lost its charge. Everything worked great. Because normally I should have checked the battery in the morning. I mean, yesterday, and made sure it was full of charge, but I forgot, and it still was. Okay, let's look below this. Oh, I got one more picture to capture here. One remaining. Then we'll move on. It's very difficult, but you know, the software you use tries to take the best frames. I'm recording 15 seconds of data, and I'll tell the software to probably grab the best 500 frames. And I'm going to do that. We'll produce a color image from this in a little bit. I can tell I'm stuffed up when I'm talking. I hate that. Is the sound okay though? Oh, I think there's no background buzz. Sometimes there's a background buzz. See, there's a flare right there. And a lot of times these flares are really active. Like I can see something is rising above there, above that. Let me see if I can get a little better focus here. But do you see that dark area? It looks like something is rising. Let's zoom in a little bit more. 50%? Nope, that's the wrong way. 100%? It's kind of hard to see at this angle. Oops. See this right here? I bet it's going to get taller, that black spot. Let me see if I can adjust the focus a bit. I'm not supposed to be running this below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, so I think that's why the contrast is not that great. Let me play around with the focus at least. My solar filter needs to be heated up, and the cold weather is not cooperating. Can you see that? Because I think that spot is getting bigger. See how wavy it is? The atmosphere is really hurting me right now. The atmosphere seeing conditions are horrible. That's why the focus seems like it keeps going in and out. Yeah, you see that? That's the atmosphere playing games. Hey, Space Nerd. Hey, Chuck from Mars. Proxima B. Proxima. Excuse me. Let's go back to those sunspots. We'll come back to that, but watch this. I think it's going to be getting bigger. We'll come back to it, though. All right, let me adjust the focus again. Oops. I just want to get the best contrast here. Should I mess with the focus or leave it like this? Do I have a favorite planet? Well, I always liked Saturn because those rings are so awesome. And then Jupiter. Leave it like that? Yeah, I think that's pretty good because it's the atmosphere makes it go out of focus and come back into focus. If I muck with it, I'll probably mess it up. This area is changing a lot, that dark area. I can see it rising and coming back down. This area was much longer before. That's what she said. You guys get that? I have to adjust the focus, or not. Nope, you didn't miss anything. We're looking at Giant Sun. I'm going to adjust the focus again. It's hard. I can tell the sun is very low, and I think that you know you're cutting through more atmosphere when the sun is that low. Someone told me no, it doesn't matter, but I think it matters. So there goes a plane. My membership ad. Yeah, if you guys want to join my page, you get my images in high res. I give you the data if you want to play around with some data to process. The membership is pretty cool, and you get status updates from me. But I don't want to twist anyone's arm. It's not like I don't. It doesn't matter to me. This isn't my livelihood. I'm already retired. If people want to join, that's great, but it doesn't really matter. I appreciate it, but it doesn't make or break me. Oh, I want to capture it. You guys want to process this and turn it into a color image? Let's do that. Hey, Muddy, you just gifted 1 membership. Awesome. You know, people usually only join when it comes to live. Then I lose some members between live streams, and I get more members when I live stream. Is there a lag? Thank you, Muddy. Adrian was gifted a free membership. Thanks, Eyes. Thanks, Eyeless. Interesting name. Hey, Adrian appreciates that, Muddy. Welcome aboard, Adrian. Let's process one of these. Hang on here. Let me pull up Auto Stacker. Let's see how good we can make a picture of the sun. Wait, let me capture one more here. Oh crap. I keep moving the sun when it's still taking pictures. I forget I'm imaging. And then it comes out blurry. Let's just take... Oh, you know what? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. All right, here's Auto Stacker. We're going to turn this into a color image. Shared. Where's my desktop? Desktop. Hang on here. I got to be careful. Hang on here. You guys always see stuff you're not supposed to see on my hard drive. I got to be careful. Where is the desktop? Desktop. Oh. Where did this stuff go? Hang on. Desktop. Looking at my desktop. I don't understand. Wait, where did this stuff get copied to? Hang on. Let me find my stuff. Shared. Right here. It's on the desktop. Okay. Open. Desktop. Oh, there they are. Let's bring this back over here. All right. Oh, it's kind of dark, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe my exposure wasn't good enough. But let's try this. We're going to try and stack this. All right. Analyze. If you're just joining us, here is a live view of sunspots. That's a live view of the sun right now. Well, as live as we can get it. The sun is 93 million miles away, so this is how the sun looked 8 minutes ago, because that's how long it takes light to travel. I do have two monitors. I got two monitors on mine, and I still screw things up. That's okay. Let's go back. Did it finish analyzing? Or did I click on analyze? Maybe I forgot. Oh, I don't know why. I thought I was all clear, but I can tell I'm stuffed up. As always, I seem to have chronic allergies. Minutes ago. All right. We're going to, and if you're just joining us, this is the equipment I'm using. This is my Explorer Scientific AR102 telescope. It's got a DayStar Quark solar filter here, and that big white spot is the sun, and we are staying on target. And this one is not in use right now. That's my deep sky rig. Let's see. My computer's running very slow today, and this is a powerful computer. I don't know what's going on. Huh. Number of frames to stack out of... How many frames out of... Wow, I only captured 661 frames. I wonder what... But I'm running at 66 frames per second. You know what? The sun looks good right here. I'm going to capture one more. Let's just capture this. And then I'm going to restack this. Oh, I'm running at 66 frames per second for only 10 seconds. That's why I only had... Okay. I think I want to capture more than 10 seconds. Or not, okay, I captured 15 seconds. Let's see how many frames we got on this latest picture. $699. Okay, let's analyze that. Triton, welcome to Chuck's Astrophotography Support. Thank you very much. Oh, you got rain. Sorry to hear that. Let's see. Analyze. We're trying to make a color image of the sun right now. We're looking at it with my mono camera, but it's very easy. It's very easy to add color. I like using mono because I think the mono picks up more detail than a color camera. Okay, now let's place a grid. Shoot, is that enough? 40, I forgot what my settings were. I think that's probably enough. How many frames? How many frames? We'll just stack. Let's stack 300 frames. We'll do that. Stack. All right. When that's done, we will add. We're going to sharpen it, and we're going to try and add color. Can't wait to see this. I have company in the other room. My sister comes over every Saturday. I hope she doesn't barge in like she always does. The focus has gotten a lot better, actually. Seeing conditions must have improved. We're still stacking. 300 frames might be... Hello, somebody is new here. sisters. That's right. I can hear them outside. I got two sisters. They're both. I can hear them in the living room. All right, it's done stacking. Let's make a color image out of this. Goodbye to that. IMPPG. Oh, thank you. I was just complaining about you that you always barge in and now you bring me Fritos. Thanks. My sister just brought me some Fritos. They're barbecue Fritos. She knows I love barbecue Fritos. See, sisters are good for something. Okay, we're gonna process this. Hang on, let me find where my my IMPPG software is. I thought I had it on my desktop, but I can't. I don't see it. Okay. Oop. Hang on here. That's the live view, and now we're going to try and process one of the pictures that I captured. Open. Open Sesame. Where is desktop? Where's desktop? Oops. I just did something I wasn't supposed to. Okay, wait. God dang it. Don't you hate it when you move a folder to the wrong place? Ooh, but you do Control Z and it undoes it. Hang on. Hang on here. Where is it? Astro. Desktop. Hang on here. I don't know why I'm having such difficulty finding my desktop. Oh, there it is. See, this is very dark. I think I might have. It might be too dark. Let's try the history. I haven't done this in a long time, so might have to bear with me here. How do I get this to? Ah, there we go. There we go. All right. All right. And let's sharpen it a bit. All right, bear with me here. It's been a long time since I've done this. How's that starting to look? Pretty good? Oh, that's too much. That's too much. I'm trying to sharpen it a bit. Oh, I think that's good. Okay. Now let me see if I can get the outer area of the sun here. Wait. No. I think that's good. Now I got a little bit of the rim. Let me see if I can brighten this a little bit more. What do you think of that? Okay? All right. Oh, what did I do? Okay. How does that look? Does that look pretty sharp? We're going to put it in Photoshop now. Let me make sure I haven't lost my sunspots. Hang on here. Okay, that's the live view, and now we're trying to process that one. Okay, let's save this. Oops. Hang on here. I'll save it to save it to the download area. BMP, PNG. I'll save it to a 16-bit TIFF. What? Test. All right. Let's get this back here. All right. Now I'm going to open up Photoshop here really quick. We're trying to make a color image out of this mono live view. Where's my Photoshop? What was that about? Since when? No. Where's downloads? Okay, here's my sun. This is what we just did in, let's just crop stuff we don't need. Okay, image. Where's crop? Okay. That looks pretty good, don't it? Maybe I can make it a little bit sharper. Hang on. Filter, high pass, hang on. I'm not that great with this kind of software. I think that looks pretty good though. Let's flatten it. Now let's add color. God, why is it still, I don't know why it blinks like that, the outer layer, but screw it. Because I'm not, people who are watching me and who are experts with this we want to make this RGB color. Now let's go to levels. Where's levels? Now you usually go, we're going to go number 2. Or no, we're going to go red. We're going to assign red number 2. If I remember these values, I like to assign green 0.8. And we're going to assign blue 0.2. Ah, how does that look? How does that look? I don't know. That was a quick process. I don't know. That's what we're looking at. I don't know how this stupid crop works. I hate Photoshop. Let's see if we can adjust the color. I hate Photoshop because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I would normally spend a lot more time on this, but this is a live stream and I'm trying to do it quickly. But anyway, you just got a quick session on how to do a quick process on the sun and turn my mono image into a color. There's a live view if you're just joining us. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. But I would spend normally much more time, processing to try and make it look really good. Because I can see in this quick process, I can see this half is a little bit darker than this half. And I like to try and get an even looking sun. So I'd try to figure that out a bit. I'd play around with the histogram more. It's probably because I didn't really run a good histogram, where this side came out darker than that side. So I would spend a little more time evening that out. I just forget how to use a histogram because it's been so long I got to get the hang of it. Give us the pleasure of a green sun as they don't really... You want me to turn the sun green? The sun is very shaky, and that's because I'm cutting through a lot of bad seeing conditions with the atmosphere. And the worse the atmosphere shakes, the more bubbly and shaky the sun gets. So it's really nice to have good seeing conditions. And you know, when you live next to a big city, I think that can well, I don't know. Some other people say the big city doesn't really mess with the atmosphere, but I don't know if I believe that either. It just depends. You know, when you live next to the Motor City and all the factories, it has to have an impact on the atmosphere. You froze? I have my iPad so I can see exactly what you guys are seeing, and it doesn't look frozen to me, so it might be an issue on your end. I have my iPad right in front of me because I like to see what you guys are looking at so I know everything is good. Yeah, not you, not me either. Focus looks really good right now. The atmosphere stopped jiggling. You guys want to browse around the sun again? See what else is going on? There were actually sunspots on the opposite side here. If we go to the other side here. Oh, there's one in the middle right there. And we got a little bit of a filament going on there. And there's definitely sunspots on the other side. I see them. Hang on here. Let me go up. Yep. Right there. Those are two big sunspots too. Both of these are definitely wider than the diameter of Earth, to put that in perspective. The diameter of Earth is what, 8,000 miles? And these are definitely wider than 8,000 miles. Or if they're not, they're very close. At least 8,000 miles across is that spot right there.
I didn't like our video yet.
And earlier, if you're just joining us earlier, we did process one of these pictures. And that is what it looked like when we converted it into color. What if I say auto levels? What happens? What if I say auto contrast? You never know. Sometimes it surprises you. Auto contrast, it didn't do anything. Let me save this as a JPEG. Hang on. Hang on. PNG, that's fine. Sometimes this is a free utility from Photoshop, but I kind of like it, even though it doesn't work with raw images. But it's so easy to use, and it's got a lot of simple tools. You wouldn't believe it. Sometimes I use it even for my deep sky because it's so good. Like clarity, let's adjust the clarity. See that? We get a little bit details, reduce color noise, okay. How about contrast? A little bit of contrast. Shadows? Yeah, I don't know about that. But still, this is my fault in the histogram. I made this I made this side darker than this. It should have been more even. So I'm not going to keep this image. Forget it. I'm going to redo one of these other ones. So you can see when I was playing around with the histogram, I made this side darker, but I just forget how to use it. It's been so long. How do I use this histogram? If I do this, do I get it? Can I get it more even? Or how about this one? No. Yeah, I'll play around with it another time. I don't want to bore you guys, but I just got to get back in the swing of things. It's been a long time since I've done solar imaging. Forgot how fun it is. I love looking at the sun. What scope? I have the scope listed right there at the bottom. Explore Scientific AR 102. I should have listed the filter. There we go. These sunspots don't usually have an effect on Earth. It's only when you get those corona mass ejections where they blast off from the sun, and if it's pointing in our direction, maybe there might be an impact. But there hasn't been a big impact in a long, long time. Let's see this. Right, the corona mass ejection is the CME. Yeah. If you have a big one, maybe what do they call those? What do they call those lights in the north? I forgot already. When you see the sky lighting up in the north, what is that called again? I can't think of it. I'm getting old. The Northern Lights. Aurora Borealis. The Northern Lights. I can't believe I couldn't think of that. Yeah, that's it. I don't even know how to say that. Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights is what I always call it. See, I'm getting old. I was like, what are those lights you see in the north? The Northern Lights. Duh. I save this to? So what we're looking at here is the live view, and what we process from this is that. So you can see the sunspots over here. This here is that. And all this fun stuff over here is that in color. Normally I would be capturing these pictures over and over again, but I don't think the surface is that active to do a time lapse. How did the colonoscopy go? Yeah, I had a checkup. When was that? A week and a half ago. I had a colonoscopy, but it was just a checkup. Because I had never done one before. And at my age, you should do it. And they found the doctor right off the bat says, no cancer, which is the first thing you want to hear, of course. And they found 5 small polyps. They took them out. So I think I'm in the clear for, they want me back in 3 years for another checkup. So I got, hopefully, they're going to check out the polyps afterwards, but hopefully I got nothing to worry about. I mean, what you want to hear is no cancer. That's it. That's a leading cause of cancer, colon cancer. And some, I just heard, some TikTok star, he was 35 years old, died of colon cancer. And they don't normally tell you to check that early. They say when you hit 50 is when you should go for a colonoscopy. But I think that kind of proves, no, maybe you should do that earlier. Look at it, cost that guy his life if he could have checked himself earlier. I think on average, yeah, thank you. Good news for me. I think on average the sun is about 93 million miles away. I'll be right back. I better go say hi to my sister, so I'll be right back. I don't want to be a total... No, I don't want to be too rude. I need water, too. Now, Rhonda can, but you don't have to, Terry. My sister does TikTok, and she likes to do jokes on TikTok, and she's gonna run you one of her jokes. I always tell her how bad her jokes are. There's just no effort put into them. I'll shut the door for now. Oh, okay. I'll see you, Hogarth. Yeah. Okay, this is my sister, everybody. Bend down so they can see you.
Hi, everybody.
Okay, here's the camera. Here's
Okay.
here's what they see. They don't see you yet.
Okay. I don't see me either.
Yeah, here's where the
Oh.
camera's pointing.
Okay, so can you see me now?
I don't know. Let's see. Wait. No. Sit right there. It'll probably
What
pick you
am I
up.
going to sit on? There's nothing.
No.
here.
Just no. Stay right there. They'll
Okay.
see you. This is a little lag. There's a lag. Okay, wait. Oh. See, you're just walking in now.
Wow. Okay.
There's about a 20-second lag. I'll get out of the way here. Okay, you can say your joke. They can see you.
Hi, everybody.
They're all saying hi.
Okay. What is easy to get into but hard to get out of?
Easy to get into, but hard to get out of. What?
What is it? Trouble.
Oh my God. You see? I told you. These are bad. These are bad. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Yep. They're just terrible.
Chuck, are we going to do another one?
Yeah, tell me when you're ready.
What do they think?
Huh? What did you guys... What did,
What do you guys think?
Okay, one guy says he laughed. He said that was funny.
Thank you.
Yep.
Because Chucky never thinks they're funny.
No, I never think they're funny. Okay, well, that was it.
Okay.
Yep.
Bye.
Yep. Oh, one guy says meh. Meh.
Okay.
Oh my God. $1 age, sex, location. That's funny. Yeah, it's funny because it's bad, right? I complain about it. And they make me, I always tell them, get a tripod. She comes over every Saturday for this. Get a tripod. Why do I have to just stand there and videotape this stuff?
Come on, Chuck.
Okay, I'm coming. 1 second. I'll be back in 1 second. Hold on. I got to fix the focus. The focus is driving me crazy again. Hang on. I'm right there. Give me a minute. Wait. Okay, wait. I take it out of focus. And I bring it back in. No, too much. How does that look? The atmosphere is playing games again. Does that look okay? I'll be back in two... Knock, knock. Who's there? I'll be back in 1 minute. I gotta record a silly joke and I'll be back. Okay, make it quick. What? I know, it's not funny. Yeah, well, you're not ready yet. No, you're not. They're not ready yet. They waste my time. They tell me to come out. Huh? Are you ready? I tell them, get a tripod. Why do you make me hold the camera? Thank you, I appreciate that. Do you guys want me to live stream in the evening, by the way? It's going to be clear tonight. Should we live stream Deep Sky? Dude, we have about 5 tripods. They just refuse to set it up. I tell you, here's a tripod. If she's got a tripod, bring it over. It's a really good tripod. They don't want to bother. They just make me hold it. Hey, thank you for that donation. I appreciate that. And now my brother's calling me. You know, I can't get a break. I gotta tell him. Hey, Abe. Hey, I'm live streaming right now. Can you call back in about a half hour? Okay. Oh, you can call me later. Any? Oh, okay. Yeah, I wish I could talk, but I'm on YouTube right now. Hey, if you're on YouTube, you can see me. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow then. Okay. Bye. You know, my brother is he's got to go to bed now because of the time difference. He's visiting the Middle East right now. He's in the West Bank, so he'll be back in about a week. But it's too late. He can't call back in a half hour. He'll be in bed. It hurts to be popular, Chuck. See, that's the thing about Saturdays. It's always a busy day because a lot of people are coming and going on Saturday. Are you guys ready? You ready? Okay, I am. Thank you for that $5 donation, by the way. Crab cake. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Should we? Oh, where are we going? Let's go to the other side of the sun again. That's a flare, by the way, right there. That is a little flare right there, that white spot, but it's not that big. Let's go to the other side of the sun. Both of these spots are larger than Earth, slightly larger. I know from experience. Lunar eclipse, remember, for 3 months.
Does your audience want another riddle?
Huh?
Do they want another riddle?
Wait. Come back in 2 minutes. 1 minute. 1 minute. Oh, excellent, Lunar. I'm glad you saw it. I would have seen it, but it was cloudy. Okay, Rhonda. My sister wants to tell you another joke. Yeah, the comet. Let's see. Let's see where the comet and Mars are today. Maybe I can see them tonight. I want to capture this first. This actually looks pretty good. It looks actually very clear. Well, it did until I started trying to capture it. Yeah, cloudy. It is the worst winter for clouds I've ever seen since I've been doing it. I was actually off for 2 months without doing deep sky imaging because it was so bad. Okay, let's take a look at the comet really quick. And last night was the time to see it. About midnight to the west, you could see that. Come on. You see that? They were about a little bit more than 1 degree apart. You had the comet and Mars. I missed it. But now let's see where they're going to be tonight. Let's see tonight. Oh, tonight they're still going to be very close. They're going to be... I don't know if I can see them both, though. They're... let's see. Oh, by the time they're drifting apart now. You can see that. With each hour, they're getting farther apart. But at 6:30, at 7:30, I don't know if my field of view... see, at 7:30, they're almost 2 degrees apart. My field of view is not that big. Unless I use my really wide field scope. Yeah. Yesterday, I think, was the day to see them. Yeah. Anyway. That's that. I want to capture more of that. What dial setting do I have it on? That's a good question. I forgot. I didn't check it today. I can go check. Want me to go check? What dial setting do I have the Quark on? Let me go see. I'm going to go outside really quick. I gotta put my coat on. I wonder if you can see me. Yeah, here. You'll see me in a second on the cam. Did you guys see me? I can't see myself, but did you see me? Did I look okay? Was the picture clear? So the Quark right now, I was messing with it a little bit when I was out there, but it's in about the 2 o'clock position. The Quark is here's the setting for the default in the middle, and it's about 2 o'clock to the right. I think you guys, you saw my butt. I forgot you were looking at my ass. I rewound it. I wanted to see how bad the view was. I didn't mean to moon you guys. No, it's not so bad. I can see it right now. I was worried about that for a second. Like, uh-oh. I want to make sure I don't have plumber's crack, you know? That would not be good on a live stream. It made me nervous, but no, there's no plumber's crack. Do you guys know my age? I've said it so many times. Can you guess my age? Whoever guesses my age wins a cookie. 50-ish. Okay. 56-ish? 7,000. Oh my God. I'm not 60. Give me a break. 70? You guys are killing me. Oh my God. Do I look that old? Let me take my glasses off. I am 55. And I retired a long time ago. Thanks for getting in early on the internet. I tell you what though, I love being retired. I love not having to get up and go to work. Yep, you guys, a lot of you guys already know. I've said it a number of times. 55. Oh, here they are. Two sisters. They want to tell you a joke.
Are we on camera, Chuck?
Wait, let me fix something here. Here's the camera. You guys, let's make sure it's delayed. So let me make sure you're both on camera first.
It is delayed.
Wait, it's just very delayed.
I don't have my glasses on.
okay.
I can't see.
Okay, let's see. Wait, I'm getting out of the way here.
I don't see me.
Scoot over.
I won't be in it. Oh, here we are.
Okay, there's my two sisters. They want to tell you another joke. Does Terry know the answer?
No.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Your head is blocking me. Okay. What goes up and down but does not move?
A yo-yo. A bunny.
What goes up and down and
Rain.
does not move?
Rain.
Clouds.
A staircase.
A staircase. See what I told you? These are the worst jokes ever. Okay, out. Out. These are the worst jokes. Do you want me to tape you one more?
Yeah. They're going to be asking for us to come back.
Oh, no, they're not going to. they think they're going to be, you guys are going to be asking for them to come back, and I think no, these jokes are terrible. It doesn't stare. What goes up and down and doesn't move? A staircase. No. I don't get it. That could have been anything. What did you work? What did your work doing? What does that mean? Trying to get this in the right position here. What did you used to work for? I used to work for EDS, General Motors, Hewlett-Packard, Unisys. I used to work in IT, but then I got in early on the internet. In my spare time, I got in early on the internet. You know what I got in early? Yeah, I got in early when Google first announced they were going to start sharing ad revenue with anyone who wants to build a website. You know when you're the first one there, how easy it is to make money? Now it's ridiculously hard. But back then, the money was crazy good, and it put me into early retirement. And that's, it's just a stroke of luck. I didn't make it because I was smart. I did it because I was lucky and was early. That's all you have to do in life. If you're early on something, stroke of luck. Just like Bitcoin. I always hear about these early trends, and I miss so many of them. My nephew told me, dude, there's this new thing called Bitcoin. And I thought it was just for like gaming stuff. I didn't pay any attention to it. Who would have known that this little worthless Bitcoin would go through the roof? My nephew didn't get in on it early, even though he knew about it early. But man, anybody who could have gotten in on Bitcoin. I'm in on all the early stuff, but I just, I was in early on Tesla, but I didn't stick around long enough to make the millions. I invested $27,000 in Tesla 11 years ago, and I sold it for a $2,000 profit. If I had kept that investment, my $27,000 would have turned into $5 million. I have so many of these stories, but you know what? It doesn't bother me because I retired anyway. But I had so many more chances. Essex, $20 donation. Super. $20, no more jokes. I'm going to tell them that. Yeah, I had $27,000. If I had held it for 10 years, it would have turned into $5 million. Well, 9 years, it would have turned into $5 million. But I don't lose sleep over it because, like I said, when you retire, who cares? Opportunities come and go. Someone just tipped me $20 for no more jokes.
No.
Yeah. No more jokes. And look at, he tipped me $20. Super chat for no more jokes.
Oh, we're
He
done.
tipped you $20?
Huh?
We should get each $5.
So we can't do
So
any.
we'll
No more
Listen,
jokes.
we can't do any more
You
jokes.
paid $20
He
not to
paid
hear anymore.
$20.
No, seriously,
No,
he really did?
Rhonda, seriously, we can't do any more jokes now. I mean, that's it.
Well,
It's over.
No more jokes.
It's
Buy us a
over.
pizza or something.
What, you really want to tell one more?
You said you were going to tell.
No, but
you were gonna
no.
tape one for us.
I'll tape one more for you.
But we should do what that guy says.
You paid $20 not to hear anymore.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta do what's
Just
right.
tell him I'm hurt.
Get out of here. He doesn't.
I'm hurt. Whoever you are, I'm hurt.
That's
Come on,
funny.
I'm with him.
Be quiet, Terry.
That's funny. All right. Okay, Nick, can you shut my door?
I got it.
All right, thanks. That was funny. I don't know. I haven't really found any weird stuff. Everything I've seen, I think, can practically be explained. I haven't seen any UFOs. Thank you for that donation, by the way. That was very generous, SX. $20. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing one here. I thought we were. I thought we were in there. No, we can't go in there until that's what's coming in. Yeah.
You ready?
When it's alive.
Oh, wait, I have my finger away.
When it's alive.
No, I'm not ready.
Okay. When it's alive, we sing. When it's dead, we clap our hands. What is it? Fireworks. Forget the words. Forget! You made so many mistakes.
Hey. Sorry, I'm eating barbecue Fritos. And I just spilled them all over the place. Oh, look. You see that prom right there? It's growing. Did you see that? Watch this right here. It is getting taller. I can see it. Sometimes they grow and they extend out that far. It's fun when you see it happen before your eyes, but watch that part. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Just watch this. That's too much. Huh?
I looked it up.
You ready? Okay. Keep your eye on that right there. I'll be right back again. They're calling me out. 1 second. Okay, do it quick. I'm busy now.
Sure, I can't believe you get any money for this bad show. The most you got all day.
That was the most I got all day. For them not to tell any more jokes.
So we couldn't tell any more jokes. When it's alive, we sing, and when it's dead, we clap our hands. What is it? Fireworks? A rainbow? Clouds? Rain? A candle? A birthday gift?
You said. Come on, I can't. I'm busy now.
That's okay.
That's good because it got you saying at the very end. I think. Oh, we did.
What are you gonna do, Rhonda? Okay.
By the way, if you're just joining us, we did process. This is a mono camera, and we did process one earlier, a picture, and got it in color. And let me show you. Let me show you. Okay, so this is the area. Elbig, what are my telescopes? I got so many. Well, this is the one we're using right now. It's the Explore Scientific AR102 with a solar filter. That's the one that's imaging the sun. And this here is a Celestron Rasa 8-inch telescope. I'm going to use it tonight for deep sky imaging. And this one is the Red Cat for wide field view. I'll be using that tonight for deep sky imaging. So there's 3 of them. And then I have an Explorer Scientific 127mm scope in the garage. I also have a Celestron Nexstar A-C telescope in the garage. So that's the scoop. And that's the neighbor that lives behind me. And they don't know their house is on a live stream on YouTube right now. That would be funny if they were actually in the backyard. And thanks for that donation, Al Big. I appreciate it. Yeah, snooping at my neighbors. At least there's no address on there. That one spot got shorter, not bigger. There's a flare down here somewhere. There's a solar flare. Well, there was. It's right there. Tiny speck. Nothing that interesting. I'm going to capture more data here. I'm not really supposed to be using my DayStar Quark below 40 degrees, the solar filter, below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So the contrast is probably not where it could be. It's not really meant to work in this kind of cold weather. Deep sky imaging, that's is another story. You can probably use it in 0 degree weather, but the solar filter, you want to use it above 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Was there a cat when I went out? Did you see a cat? There's always a black cat that roams the neighborhood. Did you see it today? I see that cat a couple times around our house every day. The cat's doing just fine even in that cold weather. Muddy Creek, you just donated $19.99 for the Sisters Weekend Wine Fund. And is the DayStar Quark with the Chromosphere eyepiece model? It's definitely the DayStar the DayStar Chromosphere. No, I don't know anyone that has the Prominence version. Can I describe the setup? Thank you, Muddy, for that donation. Yeah, I can describe the setup. Let me show you. The focus has been difficult all day. The seeing conditions aren't that great. Let me describe the setup. Thank you for that donation. That was very generous. Hang on, we got someone, a spammer here. Hang on. Let me take care of them. I got them. But here's the setup. This is running on an Celestron AVX mount that I usually use for solar system objects. This is a Explorer Scientific AR-102 telescope. I'm using a DayStar Quark chromosphere model, and I'm using an Astronomik. Hang on, let me see. An Astronomik. Which filter is it? Let me double check here. It's important. I'll have to get back to you. I thought it was an Astronomik L3 filter in front of the DayStar Quark, but it's either the L1 or the L3. I'm guessing it's the L3, but I have to go back and check. I didn't list it in my equipment, and now I can't remember. So a DayStar Quark plus an ALS or an Astronomik L3 filter, and an ASI 174 mono camera. That's my setup. Just let me double check here. I want to make sure now I'm curious about the filter I used. Your phone died. You're back. Good. I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on the filter. But it is important. You want to use a UV IR filter. And I think the Astronomik L3 is the way to go. I thought I was listing it in my equipment, but I wasn't. I'll get you an answer on that, though. Oh, no, okay, I got it. It is the Astronomik L3 UV IR filter. Got it. Who's Gad? No, nothing on the front. You don't need anything on the front unless the objective lens is above 150 millimeter. Although I've got 152 millimeter and I still didn't put anything on the front and there was no damage done. But anything over 80 millimeter, you still want to have a filter in front of the Quark. So the Quark is threaded that you can attach a filter to the front of it. Even if you're below it, you no matter what, you always want a UV IR filter just to give you better contrast. It's just an excellent choice. You always use a UV IR filter, and the best is for this in this case Astronomik L3. Triton has returned. Chuck is Astro God. I appreciate that. I wish I was. I got a new FCV. Thank you for becoming welcome to Chuck's astrophotography support. Thank you. Although I could have sworn I seen you as a member before. You must have left and now you've come back. But thank you. I remember that name. Cute dog. Did you guys see the cap? Did you guys see the cap when I was out there? I'm curious. Stellarium is so simple to use. I love it. You can find anything in here. How long will these sunspots last for? Well, I've seen sunspots work their way from the left all the way over to the right. I mean, I think it took about a week to get from left to right. And I could have sworn, in a week or so, that I saw the same sunspot back on the other side again. So they can last for weeks at a time. Why do you see it in color with the fuzzy edge? Well, here's what it looks like in color. We just processed one earlier. And here's the fuzzy edge you're talking about. When you do processing, you can take out more detail. For example, the way I use the histogram, but if I do this, you can actually see the fuzzy edge. See, watch if I turn up the exposure. You see the fuzzy edge right there? It just comes with the way you're processing it. But for the live stream, I'm just adjusting it so we can see the surface of the sun better. The fuzzy edge is just plasma. The sun is the surface of the sun is all plasma. But we see it better when you look at the rim. I gotta adjust the focus here. Let me fix the focus. I think that's good. Member for 3 months. Oh. Yeah, you see, you were a member before. That's what I thought. Okay. I knew, because it said up here you were, welcome to Chuck's Astrophotography. But I knew you were a member before. So you must have left and come back. And if you're just joining us, we're looking at some huge sunspots. I would say the Earth. These are this one and this one are. I think they're definitely maybe a tiny bit larger than the Earth, which is so. I would say this area stretches probably about 10,000 miles. That sunspot right there. And this is what it looked like in color when we processed it. So here's these sunspots here in that one. And when I go back to the live version, you can see them right there. And then this stuff up here is that right there. And I think I'm losing my focus again. Excuse me. Michael Ripley, thank you so much for that donation. How did your endoscope experience turn out? Endoscope? What's an endoscope? Are you talking about the colonoscopy? My checkup? I think that's what that is. Thank you for that donation. But when I woke up from the colonoscopy, it was just a checkup. The first thing the doctor said, he came over, no cancer. And that's what you always want to hear in a checkup. But they did find 5 small polyps. They took them out during, so, and I have to go back in 3 years for another checkup. So I think I'm going to live. Unless something else kills me. But it's always good to get a colonoscopy. Colon cancer doesn't really run in our family. We have other issues, but that ain't one of them. Yeah, great. No, I like how the doctor says no cancer. The first thing they say, because they know that's what everybody wants to hear. Thanks, Astronomy Lover. I appreciate that. And I just had a dentist. I go every 6 months to the dentist. Yesterday, no cavities found, but that's because all my teeth are already crowned. There's hardly any space left for cavities to grow. I have bad teeth. We would die if Chuck died. Yeah, I think life goes on, but I appreciate the sentiment. We're all replaceable. Thank you, Tronus. Well, yeah, I mean, it's amazing how small we are. Yeah, consider this sunspot right here is larger than the Earth. It's crazy. I gotta look out the window. My exposure is 13.9, but that is way too high. So the sun must be starting to getting in a bad position. Let's see. I'm probably that power line might be impacting. See, here's the sun, and the power line really does impact viewing. 13.9 milliseconds would usually mean I'm way overexposed. But not now because because the sun is getting harder to see for some reason. Probably that power line. That power. I bet you that power line is cutting right through my objective lens. So we got to get past it. I hate these power lines. And then I've got these telephone and cable lines up here. And more power lines. You see that? I got nothing but power lines and telephone lines and cable lines. Yeah. Portholes? Okay, I'm good with that. Yeah, we are. We are tiny little specks. We are basically stardust. Tiny little specks in the universe made from stardust is the theory. What if you cut those power lines? Well, speaking of cut lines, this really pissed me off. I think they were from the power company. They were working on something, and I lost my cable, Spectrum. And then I asked the guy, they were working on the telephone pole, and the guy said, "Well," I asked him. He said, "It'll be back in an hour," and it never came back. They actually cut down our cable lines. Can you believe it? The lines were dangling, and we had to call cable. Hey, look, the power company cut down the lines. Cable had to come back and brand new lines. And I don't know why the cable company would have done that. I mean, they're such a-holes. And if I ever see them again, I'm going to stand there with a video camera because I don't trust them anymore. I'm going to tell them, I know what you guys did last time. I'm just waiting for them to come back. And I'm going to make them very uncomfortable. I'm going to go Karen on them. I'm still pissed off about it. Yeah, this is a very old neighborhood, so the cables aren't buried underground. That's what I do. I usually put my telescope in a different position, but I didn't think I would be using it this long, so the power line is having an impact. I'll be right back. I think I hear more company. Oh, I thought I heard something. Oh, you're leaving? What are you doing?
I gotta mail my new hospital.
Do you want to do one more or not?
No, I don't want to do anymore. You can do it like that. I'll put my food on. Like we're both going somewhere. All right. Make it fast. We'll do the birthday candle one.
Okay. Thank you. Get ready.
There. We're ready.
And then another guy could be $20
For a riddle?
for you guys to, bring some wine or something.
For me, sir, you just
Hey, do you guys see that? Did you see that? A flare just opened up. I didn't even see that when I left. Did you see that? That just appeared right in front of our eyes. That white, that's a... These flares can reach up to 20 million degrees, these white hot flares. Yeah, I hope it gets bigger. But it looks like it might be... Flares come and go really quick, and it looks like it's already... Oh, it's dying out already. Well, we got a brief flare. Looks like it's closing up. To me, I think flares are like little cracks that open up on the sun and you can see white hot stuff. Mary, thank you for becoming a Chuck supporter. I appreciate that. Maybe I will live stream Deep Space just for the members tonight. I don't know if live streaming Deep Space is that interesting because nothing really happens that much. Let's look at the Horsehead Nebula, but it ain't jiggling. It's just there. I don't know if people find that interesting enough for me to live stream. I know a lot of you would say, heck yeah, live stream, why not? We got nothing else going on. All right, I could live stream for everybody. Yeah, the flare... It opened up briefly, but it's gone again. So that was kind of cool when you see something actually happen on the sun. I always like that. You'd love to see it? Okay, well, if I'm not too tired, I know I live streamed already once today. I don't know if people get tired of it. Oh, not you again. Twice in one day. I don't know what I was thinking. Why didn't I sort of record that when we saw the flare? What was I thinking? I hope maybe it'll come back again and I'll record it. Do flares only occur on sunspots? That is where you're likely to see a flare. Sometimes the flares, they open up if they're really, and then they leave a sunspot behind in their wake. But many times, if there's a sunspot, you have a good chance of seeing a flare around them. Sorry, I'm all stuffed up. I can tell I'm talking very congested. I'm always stuffed up. I have chronic allergies. Beetlejuice. Can he see exoplanets? I don't know about that. I don't think I can see exoplanets with my setup. And these are more up here. Look at this. That wasn't there before. This is where the flare was. Now we got a prominence going on. This area here is stretching above the sun. Let's go to 100. I think we're already at 100%. Right here. That is stretching above the surface. These sunspots are flat on the surface, but that prominence is above the surface. And keep your eye on it because it looks like it's stretching outwards. It might be growing. That definitely wasn't there before. If you back up in my stream, I'm sure you'll see that was not there before. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to back up in my stream. because I'm watching what you guys are. Yeah, brand new. A brand new filament going on there. Thank you, Fidget, for that donation. I appreciate it. Right, exoplanets are almost impossible to see. They have minimal to no illumination. Normally, I think they discover an exoplanet by seeing its star wobble. And depending on how much the star wobbles, then they can figure out how big the exoplanet might be around it. I think that's how that works. Thank you for that donation, Fidget. What's double stacking? I forget about that. I don't know what that means. Can it be double? Does that mean putting two quarks together? I've never heard of that. By the way, you guys want to see? I like sharing my stat. My mouse is giving me trouble right now. Here's what the stats look like for today's live stream. I don't know why my mouse is. You guys have donated $53 today. Thank you very much, and I have 5 new members today, and you guys are sticking around for an average of 4 minutes. But the number of people watching has been pretty consistent, so when one person leaves, another one usually takes your place. See? We're all replaceable. Yeah, I love watching stats. So I'm live streaming on this computer, and I have stats up on this computer. And the video has had 1,400 views in the past 60 minutes, and 3,800 total views. But there's not a lot of people on because normally there has to be a big event going on that the media promotes. Like Green Comet, closest like the Green Comet was really played up by the media. Even though all comets are green, but they can say Green Comet. So I live streamed it and got over 100,000 views. Thanks to the media playing up this event. because I can't play up events on my own, and I don't have that big of an audience. Even though I have over 500,000 subscribers. Do we have any big events coming up? I don't know. I know we're not going to have another lunar eclipse. That was the big one. That one's not coming up until I think 2025. But next year I know there's going to be a solar eclipse. That will probably be the biggest one. I don't know if there's anything for the rest of this year going on. Unless another comet appears. Venus, Jupiter, really? When is that going to happen? Let's see. I don't know if the media would play that one up, but let's see Venus. You say there's a conjunction? When is that supposed to happen? Well, Venus and Mars, but where's and Mercury? I don't see Jupiter anywhere. Excuse me. March 1st? What? Oh, you're right. Look. Okay, look. This is March 9. And if I go to 8, 7, you can see Jupiter getting closer. Wow! They are really close. Oh my gosh, look at the 1st. You're right. March 1st. Let's see how close they really are. Wow. That is very close. That's about a half a degree, less than half a degree. Ooh, that is cool. But very low in the west. It will still be sunny outside. I would love to capture that. Wow. Small possibility that I'll be able to capture that. That's the 1st. That's a good one. Mark your calendar, everybody, because Jupiter and Venus will be very close to each other on the 1st. Thank you for that. You know, speaking of events, let's see. I thought there was a ISS transit. There's a transit, I think today. Let's see. Look it. The ISS is going to pass almost right down the middle today at 10 after 5. 10 after 5. But let's go back here. I should live stream that. We could see the ISS pass in front of the sun, but I think the sun is going to be too low. Okay, here's the sun. Let me look out the window and see if that's accurate. It's very southwest already. Okay. Let's scoot this up a little. At 5, when did I say? 10 after 5. All right. Here's 10 after 3, 10 after 4, 10 after 5. I have no chance. The sun is way too low. Yeah, I'm not going to see that one today. It's less than 10 degrees high in the southwest. Nope. I have no view. Oh, that's a bummer. Because ISS, the sun is already here, and it's about to be blocked by my garage. It'll be down here somewhere when the International Space Station passes in front of it. That would be cool to capture, but I would have to reset down my telescope. There's no way. There's too many trees. It's just way too low. Ken Garris, 1999. Thank you very much. Thank you. And crypto, $2. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. And you've got my donations now up to, well, it still says $75. Thank you. You guys rock. Am I going to look at the Comet-Mars conjunction? Is it worth seeing? Let's see tonight. Let's see tonight. They are 52. I might be able to see them in the same picture, but it comes out very small in my scope. Do you want me to? Where is it? Is it very south? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Should we live stream that tonight? It's up to you guys. You want me to live stream the conjunction? The comet and Mars might be in the same picture, but they're just going to look like two dots. The comet is actually getting farther away. The comet is definitely farther away now. Yes? 7:13. By 7 p.m. tonight, I will have a view. Let's see. Even later, I'll have a view of that. We should. Why not? Let's do it. Hey, Miss Kitten. You are now welcome to Astrophotography Support. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I do. If I live stream tonight, it will be probably 3 hours from now. If I live stream, I'll do 3 hours, maybe 6:30 p.m. Okay. I set aside today. Other people wanted to do stuff today, but I set aside today. No, I want to. It's the skies are going to be clear. I want to. It's been so long. I want to do telescope stuff, so I did clear out my schedule. So I am free to live stream tonight. If you guys want to come back, mark your calendar. Appointment book 3 hours from now. If everything goes okay. You never know if there's some other mishap, technical issues, or something else. How long have we been live streaming today? We've been going on for a while. Anybody know how long this stream has been going? 2 hours. It's got to be more than that. Maybe almost 3 hours, probably. Two hours? Yeah. Why are we looking at that? Technical specs? Yeah, hang on one second. I'm going to type something up for you here. You want the technical specs. I don't know if I can fit all this. Well, no, but let me show you. I'll show you this. My computer's running very choppy today. Here's the technical specs. Telescope AR, Explore Scientific AR102 camera is a ZWO ASI 174mm. It's a mono camera, a DayStar Quark. Celestron AVX. Focuser is a Rigel stepper motor. And the software I'm using right now to see the sun is SharpCap 3.2. And really, I have one extra filter. I don't know if it will let me type here. Let's see. It's running very slow when I try to type in this box. I blame Google. YouTube. I never blame myself. Astronomik L3 UV IR filter. So there's the specs. You got it. An energy rejection filter. The Astronomik L3 UVIR filter I just showed you, that is the energy rejection filter. Hey, crisp nuggets. Yeah, it's been a while. This is the first time I've done the sun probably since September or October. Because it gets too cold and the sun gets too low. The sun is still very low. You can see it's already going past. In the summertime, it will be way, way above this frame. It'll be way high in the sky. But right now it's very low, and it's going to be hidden. Here's the garage of the shadow. The shadow of the garage, and it's creeping its way this way. These are my Ring cameras. I have 2 cameras now. I got that view. I love these Ring cameras. They're battery operated, so I don't need a plug, and I can just set them down in the yard wherever I want. And this is my other deep space rig, waiting for tonight. We're going to have clear skies, so I have one camera to the left, another camera to the right. So I got a good view. If I see clouds coming, I can look at either camera. I would like to have one more. That would be cool. Where is my AR152? It is in the basement. I just haven't used it in a while. I'd like to use it, but it's hard. It's so big, and my back can't take it anymore. Swapping out telescopes, forget it. What I need to do is have another mount So the AR-152 can be ready to rock without me having to take this scope off, put the other scope on. And this is the color version of what we are looking at. My R2D? What's an R2D? Hunter says, is the DayStar Quark the only blocking filter you have? That is, yes. Well, no. I have an Astronomik L3 UBIR filter for energy rejection that is threaded on to the front of the DayStar Quark. Those two. Without the UVIR filter, that Astronomik L3, if I just used the DayStar Quark, my equipment would start to melt. My camera would be destroyed. So that Astronomik L3 filter is serving as energy rejection. Oh, R2D2. Oh, I didn't see. You know what? Where is your R2D2? I only saw the R2D. R2D2, of course. Everybody knows R2D2. Yeah, I wish I did. I'm not much of a Star Wars fan anymore. I don't really like how the new series has turned out. They gave Luke Skywalker such a limited role in those last 3 Star Wars movies. I mean, what was Disney thinking? Everybody was disappointed. Okay, everybody, we've been going for a while, and I think the sun is really starting to drift away. It's going beyond. It's going through power lines and cable lines and telephone lines over here. So I think I'm going to call it quits. Looks like I was stuck with OBS, but yeah, I'm going for now, guys. I will see you later. Yeah, the stream got stuck. OBS disconnects and then reconnects. Yeah, but it's back again. I don't know why OBS does that. That's my streaming software. But maybe I'll see you guys later, and at around 3 hours from now, maybe. I don't want to promise, but we'll see. Okay, bye everyone.